Hey, yo, what's going on, hey guys? Your boy Pony Montana, and in this video, we are going to be going over how to shut down the speed option in Madden 23. Now, before I get into it, if you guys could do me the favor of liking the video, subscribing if you are new, and commenting down below. FTA, if you're making your way back to another video, you guys already know it's for the algorithm. Helps push these videos out to more and more people. So if you comment anything down below, it helps us grow, liking the video, yada, yada, yada. Stopping the speed option in Madden 23. We're gonna be coming out in a formation that a lot of people are already in, the nickel 2-4 or the nickel over. Like we're just gonna come out in a similar play that a lot of people are currently running. Now, I personally run zone coverage, so for me it's a little bit different. But for this is gonna be, you know, for the masses, pretty much. Like, we want more and more people to be able to stop the speed option in Madden 23. Now, what is the speed option? Speed option is when the quarterback keeps the ball and they pretty much run with it, and they run towards the outside, hoping that they can sit there and pitch it towards one of the other receivers. Pitch it towards the running back that's out there. As you can see, they pitch it to the running back and they're off to the races. A lot of the times when people don't know how to stop certain things, it gets very, very frustrating. And then obviously we come to YouTube to sit there and try to find the solution. So in this video, we're going to be going over the solution, and we're going to call timeout, because you can sort of set the solution in your coaching adjustments. So we're just going to go ahead and make sure that all of our suggestions, our coach adjustments, not suggestions, are at default. And if you see someone that comes out and they start running the speed option, one of the main things that I like to do when I face this is I like to play on conservative. So the reason why I like to play on conservative is if they run any type of other option, we're focused on the QB, leaving the running back with it sort of like an open lane. But at the same time, for some reason in Madden, even if they have that open lane, sometimes our guy still ends up playing it. So we're going to always end up being on conservative. And if you guys are playing zone coverage, you want your zone drops to be at a lower amount. So typically your flats or your curl flats, you don't want to touch your hooks unless you're actually playing a passer. But if you're facing someone who is running speed options, they are going to sit there and pretty much run towards the outside. So at the lower our flats are, the more down those other defenders end up coming down. So we'll end up putting the flats here, and then our curl flats at 0 to 10, just to help out if we're double mabling. So we're going to come out in man coverage for this video though. But for those of you guys who are running zone, that's the tip I have for you. But let's go ahead and stop the power option. So we put it so that we're focusing on the quarterback. Now, when you come out of the huddle, there's another way to do that. You press R1, and as you can see, it brings up the shift defense, guess play, and then you have 3 simple adjustments underneath. You have option QB, option running back, and then QB contain. I like to option the QB. I want them to focus everything that they have on the quarterback. And that's simply if we see that they're starting to run the speed option. Because if they sit there and they try to run any other type of option, our main focus is always going to be to stop the running back. So if we see the quarterback is holding on to that ball, to that football, we're going to take our user and we're going to make sure that we're attacking that quarterback from a wider angle, so that we have a play on the ball. Now that wasn't even the full play, and you see the result that happened. We ended up getting a free release, and our user here, because we're focused on the quarterback, they're gonna dart right towards that quarterback. So which allows our user here to pretty much focus on the pitch option. That's our assignment. That is our job. That's what we're supposed to do. We are supposed to focus on that pitch assignment, because if not, then that running back is going to end up getting a lot of yards here. There really is no rhyme or reason or no set play that you guys can do to pretty much help yourselves out, except for simply optioning the quarterback and then focusing all your energy towards that running back if they choose to run. So I'm just gonna man up my user on that guy, and just gonna user somebody that's underneath. So we're gonna run it towards the right side this time, and as you can see, the quarterback is getting hawked down. Easy, simple. Another thing that you guys don't want to do, you guys don't want to end up pinching your D line and your linebackers, because they end up getting a very, very like a release that ends up being inside. You don't want an inside release on people that are running this. You want more of an outside release, because if if that quarterback is able to get outside, and you know what, for this, let's bring up the squigglies. But if that quarterback is able to get outside of that guy coming in, you're going to have a lot more problems, because not only is your user going to have to sit there and take a wide angle, but he's also going to have to try to focus on two different people when it comes to this play specifically. So when you guys are facing people who are running speed options, one thing that you guys don't want to do is pinch your linebackers and your D line, because it ends up allowing them to have sort of free releases there. Now, again, I can't personally show you easily how to chase down the running back. That's why I'm actually just manning him up. This would be my user here, and this would be the extra help that's on the edge here. So we have him at a lower cloud flat, and then our user is simply going to sit there and try to maintain that running back that's on the outside. And that's pretty much how you shut down the QB option. And as you can see, our user's out there to pretty much make a play on the ball. Yes, you can click off after that. After the running back has the ball, you can end up clicking off and allowing the CPU to hopefully make a tackle. But your first thing is pressure. That is going to be the winning formula in any Madden. So as soon as someone comes out in a speed option, pressuring the quarterback to either get rid of it, to make a decision, that's going to help you guys out tremendously. And as you can see, how fast we get in on that quarterback allows him to pitch it towards that running back. And then our user, who would be him right here, is there to make the play on the ball. Now, granted, I will say this, sometimes you will end up facing a good quarterback, a good running back who might end up trucking your life away, juking you away. I know that there's a new Barry Sanders in the game. That might happen, but you will be containing this play a lot more often. The speed option is not that great this year. It is in the red zone because it catches people off guard, but it's just not that good of a play this year. It's good, but it's just not great. And this is a perfect example of why our user needs to be on point here. And this was just me running this stock without using anything, because if we don't have our user that's containing that outside, this is going to be the result. We force the quarterback to make a quick play there, and because of that, he pitches it and then has blocking for days, and it's going to allow them to get a lot of yards. And that's exactly why you've clicked on this video, to sit there and find the remedy for that. It's simply making sure that that quarterback gets pressured as fast as possible, and then our user is going to sit there and he's going to make sure, and he's going to contain that running back that's on the opposite end. It's all about user play here. It's all about that user commitment to actually stopping that outside run. So typically, if you guys are stopping inside runs, just to keep going on this for a minute, you're going to try to plug up a gap. When you're facing someone who's running speed options, there is no gap. You're just simply trying to guard anything that is on the outsides, depending on where that guy is going, because we're gonna commit to trusting our D line into tackling the quarterback. So we're gonna sit there and make sure that outside with that pitch option is absolutely shut down. This is how you stop the speed option in Madden 23. My name is Tony Montana. If you guys have any questions, leave it down in the comment section below. If I missed anything when it comes to stopping the speed option, please leave it down in the comment section as well. If you guys are struggling with anything, leave it down in the comment section. FTA. Like the video, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And as always, 2 fingers, deuces, and peace out, you guys.